These two smell very familiar. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Aleisha Budget Beauty. My name is Aleisha. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, very affordable fragrance reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be my friend. Okay, you guys, so I, on a whim, ordered these two fragrances. They are Paris Corner fragrances from Aroma Concepts. They are just like pumping them out, right? Like crazy. I mean, Cahar Confection was the one that just recently came out. I just had a video on that and it sold out. You know, everyone was going crazy. And literally like 1 week later, I saw these were available. And I have yet to see anyone talk about them. So at least on YouTube, I think I saw someone post it today, a friend of mine on Instagram, but YouTube, I haven't seen anyone talk about it. So honestly, I wasn't sure what these were trying to do, but at this point we know Paris Corner is duping something out there, something popular in the fragrance zeitgeist. And I picked them up. I thought the bottles looked gorgeous, and they are. This one has that sort of Tiffany's feel to it, rose gold and the Tiffany's green. And then this one has the gold and cream color. Really beautiful bottles, really substantial, nice and heavy, gorgeous details. So, all right. This first one here, let's start with this one. This is Minya Green. And Minya is actually a city in the central of Egypt, I found out. So I go to spray this one and immediately I knew what this one was duping. And that is this little baby right here. Sol de Janeiro's 62, Cheriosa 62. This, I didn't even realize it. When I saw the notes in it and saw pistachio and caramel, that should have been my first clue. I think anytime now we see pistachio and caramel, it's probably going to smell similar to the Sol de Janeiro, but this is really, really beautiful. It's kind of a strange time for both of these to come out because they are such kind of summer, you know, deep vacay sort of fragrances, especially this one. But this has always been my favorite Sol de Janeiro. I mean, there's other ones I've liked, but honestly, this one is my favorite. It just feels like you're in some tropical place. Like it feels warm. It feels smooth. It feels like you have just this gorgeous velvety caramel pistachio blanket wrapped around you. The caramel has this little bit of saltiness going on. In this one, we have some jasmine and heliotrope, also almond, but whereas I feel like the Kayali or the Caher pistachio, those go a little bit more like fluffy almondy. This one really doesn't. I get a lot of the sort of tropical floral, the heliotrope, the salted caramel, and the pistachio. There is vanilla in this too, but it is basically a warm pistachio salted caramel fragrance. And here's the thing, am I upset? Am I like, dang it? Because I did not know what this, I just blind bought it, not knowing, not really thinking about it, having no clue that it was going to be duping this sucker. Am I sad? Because yes, there's lots of dupes out there of this. I have the Duo one that's actually really, really good as well. I'm not sad because this was on sale, I think for 36, somewhere around 38, 36. Plus I have a code myself getting 10% off of it. And this bottle is beautiful. If you get the perfume version of this, the Sol de Janeiro perfume, I think is $68, $78. So this is basically half the price. And the bottle is just really, really pretty. Now, wear time, it's not the longest. I'd say it's about 4 hours. Same thing with Sol de Janeiro though. It's basically a fancier bottled version of the Sol de Janeiro. So it's really just about, do you like the way this smells? If you do, but you've always kind of hated that it's a body spray bottle and you want something fancier, then I would definitely recommend getting this, the Minya Green. I'm happy. I kind of wondering again why why it's coming out right now, because this is so summery to me. But I am kind of thinking you could probably layer this. I'm thinking right now in the moment, you could layer this with maybe something a little bit more savory, saffrony cinnamon, and maybe take this to a little bit more of a holiday place, possibly like a salted caramel, cinnamon, saffron number. So I may try doing that. All right, the next one, this was a little bit harder to put my finger. I knew this smelled like something, and I think I know what it is. It's not exact, but I have my hypothesis. So this one is Minya Coco Lush. And I saw coconut, which I love coconut. Those that don't, well, may not be for you. Although, you guys, I get way more pear and raspberry out of this than I do coconut. So it's supposed to have macaroon, musk, and coconut, raspberry, freesia, and pear. And I sprayed it and I immediately thought, this smells like an Ariana Grande fragrance, but I didn't know for sure that it was duping a specific Ariana Grande fragrance. I just mean that when I sprayed it, I was like, this feels like it would be in the Ariana Grande, not her new woods, not her grown-up Ariana Grande, but I'm talking like Ari and Sweet Like Candy, those types. So I started smelling all of mine, trying to figure out, I was like, is this Sweet Like Candy? And I have the holiday version and I have a sample of the regular. It wasn't that one. And I thought, well, maybe this is Ari, because Ari does have pear, and wasn't that. And I was like, well, God, if a woman has pear, but it didn't smell like that. You guys, it's Thank You Next. I'm almost positive. Now, maybe this is supposed to be duping something else that just happens to smell like Thank You Next, but this is going to help all of my people, I think, who think Thank You Next smells like pickles. I'm not one of those. I am a lucky one that does not get a pickle smell out of this, and some people do, and it ruins it for them. This smells just like this. I mean, almost to a T. There's a little something different because there's a few more floral in here that aren't in here, but this is a pear, raspberry, macaroon, and musk fragrance with coconut, but I get way more of the pear. This, for me, this is a predominantly pear freesia. I do smell the freesia because there's a little bit of this uplifting kind of like peppy floral note to it. It's very pretty. It just, again, smells very spring, early summer to me. Definitely not a fall, winter fragrance. And I actually don't think that the bottle matches what's inside. I could see this more so being like a light pink and maybe rose gold like the other one, like this one. If this was real light pink with the rose gold, that would match what's inside for it. Because when I look at this, to me, it looks like it's going to be a dupe of Blanche Bette, or a dupe, you know, another like caramel cascade and Bianca latte or something. But don't let this fool you. This is not a vanilla caramel gourmand. This is a predominantly pear and somewhat coconut. Like I kind of get like a coconut skin, but and not a overly coconut at all. Definitely more pear than anything. So I like it. And I mean, for those who have always thought Thank You Next smells like pickles, this is your replacement. You won't smell pickles in this. Although I don't smell pickles in this one, I don't think you're gonna smell pickles in this. I would be curious, but I think this might be your solution. So overall, I like these. I just kind of wish that they came out in the summertime. It's kind of hard for me to be real excited about them because I'm so much more into, you know, spicy, deep, musky, woody, savory scents right now than I am this sort of scent profile. But I do think the bottles are gorgeous. Again, a really great price, makes me happy. And we have 2 more dupes on our hands. They just keep putting them out. So let me know if you're interested in picking these up as well. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.